Hello everybody, this is the Grave Man, and we are talking about The Curse of La Liorona, the new Conjuring spin-off film that James Wan is producing this year. He's not directing it, but he's involved with this movie. So, apparently, either the original Annabelle director or the second Annabelle director or the Nun, I don't think it's the Nun director, I think it's the original director for the first Annabelle movie that's making this. Now, if not, this is cool. If it's a brand new director, I hope he does a good job on this movie, because I was not impressed with The Nun. There was really the best scare in The Nun. The best scare in The Nun, the only jump scare, that tried doing something new in the movie was when the guy was going in the graveyard and it was dark out. It was really creepy and it was pretty scary. A body dropped from the tree and I didn't expect it to happen. It scared the living crap out of me. And then it came to life into some monster, and my uncle was like, "Oh, that was the scariest movie I've ever seen." And when I was walking out of the theater, I said I thought the movie was just stupid. There was so many jump scares. It was just a jump scare fest movie. I don't like movies. I don't like movies that have a jump scare every scene, basically. That's not scary. That's trying too hard to be scary, and it does not work like that. You can't have every scene with a scare. That's not how a horror film is supposed to be. A horror film, if you have a jump scare there and there, you ain't gonna expect it. The Annabelle movie, Annabelle 2 Creation, it talks about how the doll was made. There wasn't too many jump scares. You didn't expect something to jump out at you, because there wasn't much jump scares. And I feel like it's gonna be something like, I feel like this movie's gonna do something like that. And I hope so, because I don't want a movie with jump scare every scene. I don't want that. It's not gonna give the story any chance to be told. You know what I mean? So I'm ready. I'm ready to see this movie. Is it gonna be good? I don't know. I mean, it definitely looks strong. It looks like the movie's gonna go strong. Is it gonna do good the first day it comes out? Don't know. Is it gonna do the first its first box office opening of the week? I don't know how much money it's gonna take in, but it definitely looks like they're going strong with this movie. It definitely looks like this movie is going to do something new, and just the way the scenes are shot, it looks really creepy. It looks like this movie is going to do a lot of new things. It looks like this might even give us another spin-off for this movie. So yes, I am definitely ready to go see this movie. And I like how it's kind of dark and bright at the same time. I don't like movies where it's too dark, where you can't see anything, you know? The Nun is a perfect example, because most of the scenes in The Nun, you can't see much. It's too dark. There's 2 scenes I like in The Nun. Only 2. That's it. After that, the whole movie, I was bored. The start of The Nun was boring. It wasn't strong at all. The nun was slowly coming down the hallway, and I was like, are you kidding me? That's not scary at all. For an opening scene that's supposed to be one of the scary scenes in the movie, that's weak. The nun was literally coming down the hallway and it was going, oh, singing its little church song. And the lights were flickering. This movie, this movie actually looks like it's gonna be good. The Nun, you could kind of tell the Nun was gonna be bad, but this one actually looks like it's gonna be good. So I really hope that this movie is gonna be good, you know. So I don't know. A lot of the scenes do look good. I just don't know if it's gonna be good, and you can't tell. But you know, it might be good. You know, I mean, I'm not giving up on this movie. I gotta go see it before I judge this movie. Um, this is gonna be one of the best jump scares in the movie. The kid gets blown back by the window, and Liorona comes out of the window and tries attacking him. As you can tell, that's Liorona. And I'm actually happy the way that scene looks. You can't see her face. And here's my what's the word? My guess is the reason why you can't see her face is because you can only see it at night, and that might be the reason. I don't know. But honestly, this movie could possibly be good. You just don't know how good. And that worries me a little bit. So let's hope that this movie is good. I'm sure this movie is going to have a lot of good scares. And I'm sure this movie's going to be terrifying. I mean, there's Liorona behind her. You can't really see her, but if you look up, you can see a hand. And it looks like there's a curtain, but that's her dress. You can see a little hand at the top of the screen there, a hand. You can't really see it. You can see like a finger. That's Liorona behind this kid. In the trailer, something very unexpected happened. Liorona started drowning the kid, and then all of a sudden, the kid wakes up and escapes her dream. And then, like, she gets pulled under the bathtub. So I'm wondering, is this kid gonna die or not?